Please rise. Welcome, everyone. We appreciate you all that you've been able to come from near and far to join us on this beautiful day in this beautiful place. Jesse and Ethan are thrilled that you could be here today and share this most special moment with them. They also want to take some time to remember those loved ones who were not able to be here today, both those who were simply unable to attend and those who have unfortunately passed on. Before we proceed, we'd like to take just a brief moment of silence to think of those who are unable to be here. Thank you. Please be seated. We're not here for mourning, but rather to celebrate the union of Jessica and Ethan. This is a happy day, and a day that we will be able to witness the joining of two lives. Marriage is a bold step into an unknown future. It is risking who we are for the sake of who we can be. In marriage, two lives are intimately shared and inseparably intertwined. The blending of two souls must not diminish one another, but rather build on and enhance each individual. This is exactly what Ethan and Jessica have found and what we're here to celebrate today. As many of us know, in a world of connectedness such as this, it can be surprisingly difficult to find someone who you're willing to spend the rest of your life with. And considering the difficult start to 2020, it's all the more impressive that Jessica and Ethan have found each other. Fortunately for Ethan and Jessica, their party member, Derek, was able to roll a saving throw and introduce them. After plenty of conversation over the phone and via text, they decided to meet. And on a night not too dissimilar from last, they decided to meet for the first time at a family game night on the eve of Ethan's sister's wedding. It didn't take long for them to score critical hits on each other's hearts and fall in love. It was clear to them at this first meeting that whatever their souls were made of, Jessica and Ethan's were made of the same. Their relationship continued to grow despite all the craziness of 2020 and 2021. They continued to spend time together. Through their shared experiences, they discovered that love doesn't just sit there like a stone, but it has to be made like bread. It has to be remade all the time, made new. They found this through countless nights of arts and crafts, meals made together, dinners spent across the table, and memories created, plans laid out, all leading up to today. As the world started to open up, Jessica and Ethan moved forward together. Jessica learned more of Ethan's caring nature, and she began to truly admire his creative streak. Ethan witnessed Jessica's passion to help others and her generous space in her heart for all of those that she helps. Through their time spent together, Ethan helped Jessica heal the wounds of loss. Together they found out for themselves that home is not where you're from, it is where you belong. Some of us travel the world to find it. You found it in each other. Ethan and Jessica found just that, a home. They have built one together, one where they can laugh for no reason, one where they can find comfort in the face of their best friend sitting across the dinner table, and one to start a family in. Ethan and Jessica have built a community of friends and family to surround them, many of whom who are here today. It's this group of people connected through Ethan and Jessica that will support and guide them through their relationship. It is also this group of people gathered here today that will witness the couple's commitment to each other through the tradition of Celtic hand fasting. Can I give you this? Hand fasting is an ancient Celtic tradition that dates back to 7000 BC. Traditionally, when two people were brought to be married, a cord or piece of material was used to bind the couple's hands together during the ceremony. This symbolized the joining of two lives and is where we get the term tying the knot. Ethan's family is Scottish, and this piece of fabric is from Clan MacDougall, their modern tartan. Could you please join hands? I got you there, thank you. Ethan and Jessica, you are holding the hand of your best friend, the person who you have chosen to spend the rest of your life with. These are the hands that will wipe away tears of joy and tears of sorrow, countless times. As you exchange your vows today, this cloth will represent the symbol of your eternal bond of marriage. The first knot is tied, so is your lives bound together. All the dreams of love and happiness you both wish for are woven into this cloth, infused into its very fibers. May this knot serve as a firm foundation for your marriage, providing strength in times of struggle, and a constant source of light during difficult times. The second knot represents your intent to remain as a couple united in the bonds of marriage. As your hands are bound together, so are your hearts, minds, and souls. May the ties of this hand fasting grow strong with each challenge and each triumph. May your love be a beacon of hope and inspiration to all that know you. Ethan and Jessica, you are here to marry each other today, and it is Ethan and Jessica are here today to marry each other, and it is their words, their intentions, and their vision which must define and shape this marriage. With that said, the couple has written their own vows and will now exchange them with each other.
Jessica, when we met, everything was electric. I was shocked by how much we have in common, like our life goals, our morals, and even our hearts and souls. Not only was I stunned by what we had in common, but I was left in awe of your beauty inside and out, and remain that way daily. You don't just care for others, you lift them up so they can go further than they ever would on their own. I promise to do this for you, as it's what you've done for me since we met. When we first kissed, again, the electricity was overwhelming. But it wasn't like a shock. It was more similar to plugging in your heated blanket or your space heater. You provide me with a profound warmth. You warm me to my core, and I always feel like I am home. You've given me that warmth. You've given me that home. You've given me everything and more, and yet you ask so little. But I promise to provide you those feelings as you have done for me, because I've known that you were my home since we first kissed. When we first started living together, you gave me a family. Everyone can tell you that I have a pretty large family as it is, and they're wonderful. But this was different. You gave me the family that we can build together, the family that we can make strong, and the family that we will start soon. I promise for you that I want to be the person that's worthy and willing to start our family, and I've known that since we first started living together. When we first laughed, I knew you were my fun, the light at the end of the tunnel, and the joy at the end of a long day. You know the ways to make me laugh, even when it feels like there's nothing that can be funny. When you laugh along with me, you fill the room with a bright and sunny kind of happiness, making everything feel better. I promise that we will laugh together through life, as I have known that you were my fun since we first laughed. When I proposed, I was really scared, even though I knew that you would say yes, and that we would be together on this beautiful and not rainy day. I was still scared. I was scared because asking you to marry me made me think of what would happen if you said no. I wouldn't have that electricity. I wouldn't know where my home was. We wouldn't be able to start our family, and I wouldn't have the same kind of fun. I was brave, and I asked you, despite all of those fears, and I asked you because I wanted you to join me in giving each other those things. I want to promise you today to keep that electric spark alive, to give you that fun, that family, and that home. When I marry you, I'm giving you all that I have. The physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional parts of me are now yours forever. Because of who you are and the things that we've already been through, I know you will not misuse any of those things that I'm eager to share. I love you, and I can't wait for the day that I can tell everyone about when we got married.
Do I hold it? Okay, you hold it. Ethan, when we first met, I did not really believe that I was open to falling in love. We connected really quickly, like our souls had already known each other for centuries. This was really exciting, but it was also really terrifying for me, as you know. The idea of love, let alone marriage, felt like kind of a facade, like a nice idea, but not really a reality for me. I thought maybe when I was writing my vows, I shouldn't talk about these negative feelings, but I do feel like I have to share them in the headspace I was in to make you understand like how much our love means to me. You never made me feel bad for this distrust of love that I felt. You gave me space and comfort, so I was able to grieve and heal from my past. My healing is an ongoing journey, but through loving you, my fear and anxiety and distrust were replaced with something pretty unfamiliar to me. I was left with peace. I want to read an excerpt from a writer that describes that feeling of peace you give to me. It's called Watering the Soul. In a world where it can sometimes be easy to get focused on the bad, and when anxiety winds around us frenetically, you are my breath of fresh air. You are my... Oh. Okay, we're skipping the reading. It's not in here. Those were my words. It's about giving me peace. So here's my words again. In a world where it can sometimes be easy to get focused on the bad, and when anxiety winds around us frenetically, you are my breath of fresh air. You are my reminder to pause and see the good. You are my feeling that everything is going to be okay. This feeling of peace is a beautiful gift, as it assures me that we will make it through the big challenges in this life, but also make time to revel in the beauty of all the good that comes our way this way as well. You mean so much to me, and as we get ready to start our adventure as a married couple, I want to make a few promises to you. I promise to always keep my sense of humor so that we can laugh together for all the years to come. Laughing with you and being ridiculous makes up a lot of my favorite memories of us together. I promise to challenge you to be authentic to yourself and your true feelings, even if that means challenging you to give me constructive feedback, and I will try to take that well. You're such a kind soul who always puts others before yourself, but your thoughts and your feelings deserve to be heard too. I promise to be your peace and your breath of fresh air when life gets tough, just like you are for me. I got you. And finally, I promise to choose you. I will choose you over and over again, day after day. This is someone else's words that reminded me of that. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then it subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so intertwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Ethan, once you helped me find my peace, I decided that you were the one I wanted my life forever intertwined with. I do still feel madly in love with you, like the volcano, and I think that will stick with us for times. But on the days when it's hard, I promise to choose you. I am consciously and thoughtfully in love with you. I choose you, Pikachu. That was improv.
Could Derek, the best man, present the rings? Your wedding rings are the outward and visible signs of the inward and invisible connection that you two share. It already unites your two hearts as one. You take your ring?
No.
Yep.
Oh.
You're going to take the one for Jessica. You take the one for Ethan. Ethan, please place the ring you hold on Jessica's finger and repeat after me.
I
Give you this ring.
give you this ring.
Wear it with love
Wear it with love
and joy.
and joy.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
my love for you is eternal.
my love for you is eternal.
Jessica, please place the ring you hold on Ethan's finger and repeat after me.
I
Give you this ring.
give you this ring.
Wear it with love
Wear it with love
and joy.
and joy.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
my love for you is eternal.
my love for you is eternal.
May that love you share for each other be a constant reminder of the vows you have taken here today. As you embark on this journey together, may the sun, just like now, shine on the rest of your path. May the bonds of your marriage remain strong and unbreakable. Jessica and Ethan, you have kissed 1,000 times before, maybe more. But this time is different. This will be the first as husband and wife. Not yet. Not yet. And so, it is without further ado, it is my honor to declare you husband and wife. Ethan, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. It is my honor and privilege as Dungeon Master of this ceremony to present to you for the first time as husband and wife, the McDougals.
No, you're good.
We're just two lost souls trying to find our peace.